is it that a woman will wear a fake wedding ring to repel men, but a man would wear a fake wedding ring to attract women?
You know what's so funny? I'm wearing one right now.
Actually, let me put you on a free game. One of the most successful pickup artists I ever met, he used to wear a fake wedding band. You know why? Perfect conversation starter. So, where's your wife? Oh man. So you can go two routes. You can go the joke way. Either way, you gotta tell her the truth. But you could be like, actually, she passed away. It's pretty unfortunate. She passed away, but I keep this as a reminder of her. Oh my God, that's so sweet. Nah, I'm just lying. Hey, what's your name, baby? How about you die? I know you sad about you.
Damn.
You could just be like, well, no, it's not a wedding band, but it's about the woman that's closest to my heart. Who? My mom. Oh my God.
That's a little weird.
And you in.
Why is it that a woman...
What are your thoughts on that? What the fuck?
Yo, I ain't never heard that.
Have you ever wore a wedding ring?
No.
In your life?
No.
Okay. Damn. Have you ever talked to a dude that had a wedding ring?
No.
Damn, bro.
No.
Would you talk to a dude?
We live in Atlanta, though, so
huh?
I said we live in Atlanta, so if they married, they not wearing a wedding ring. So
that might be a little bit true.
I think it's a lot of it true.
That's a little bit true. Atlanta got some decent people.
Different.
So for you personally, if a dude had a wedding ring on, would you still talk to him, like engage with him?
Mm-mm.
Why? Why not?
I mean, because I'm automatically gonna assume that he's married
Okay.
and off limits.
So to you, marriage equals completely off limits before you even have any type of conversation with him, even though he might look good or whatever.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then
The second I find out a dude has a girlfriend, like that's it. Like
even just a girlfriend.
yeah.
Damn. All right. Can't even be honest. So what if he? Okay, hold on. I gotta ask some real questions then. So what if you have a girlfriend, but they are an open relationship type shit?
I mean, that could be the same with marriage too, though. But
Exactly.
I personally don't want no parts of that. None.
Okay.
At all.
See, and women wonder why men lie. so for you,
that's the problem.
that's not the problem. Is that here's the ultimate thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So men are problem solvers. We're gonna do what's best to get the best results. So if our results is we want more bitches, right? We want to fuck more bitches, be with more bitches, etc. We're gonna do what's best to get to that result. If women want good, decent men to not lie, then get with good, decent men that don't lie.
True.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's the ultimate, thing.
Correct.
Okay. So and then last question about this topic is, for you personally and your friends, have you seen your friends have a wedding ring on to repel men that go to bars and clubs or whatever? Oh, even then, no.
No. That's why I'm like, I've never heard of that. Like, never.
Okay. All right. Well, next video then. That video doesn't even pertain to you like that. Let's get it.
You have your girls will call you a douchebag, they'll call you trash, they'll call you an asshole, but you gotta know that that's what they want. So the same words that they use to belittle you are also exactly what they want. A guy who makes money makes you think that of you as a douchebag, that's supposed to be an insult. But she likes guys with money. It's a good thing. It took me a while to realize that. Like girls calling you a fuckboy, saying you're a piece of trash, saying you're a piece of shit, like he's such an asshole. It's like, but I'm a good person because deep down you know you are. But that's what they get to do. They get to name call you and everything. But if you flip it, you can't call a bitch a whore or a slut just because you're attracted to her. You call her nice things. These insults mean she likes you. It makes no sense, but it makes sense. Girl.
What are your thoughts?
Such a kindergarten thing to say.
Huh?
Such a kindergarten thing to say.
Okay, break down. Well, talk to me.
I mean,
is that true? Is it false or what?
I think it goes back to the other video in terms of like no women wants a dude that has no hoes. Like I mean that's essentially what he's saying. Like and saying it in way more words, but I think it's the choice of words that we use too. Like
okay, let me guide this conversation a little bit better then. So for you personally, when you dealing with a dude that you may like, do you call him names like, oh, he's a fuckboy or get hoes or whatever? Do you use those terminologies or do you say nice things about him? Because that's ultimately what he's talking about, which is a girl may like a dude, and if he does one thing wrong or whatever, she calls him a fuckboy, all these names. But if a dude likes a girl, he's calling her nice things versus, oh, she's a bitch or she's a hoe, etc.
I think the most I probably would say is like he being a hoe, but I mean aside
A
from
dude
that,
can't be a hoe. But
yeah, I mean, but that's just facts. It just is what it is. But I mean, I'm not using really like other words. Like I'm not sitting here calling nobody out their name. But then in the same token, I don't want somebody calling me out my name either.
Okay.
So.
Really?
No. You want somebody calling you out your name?
No. I find this shit hard to believe. That's all I'm doing. I find it hard to believe. So you telling me that when you have disagreements or arguments or problems or even dudes that may do some things that you may not like past your boundaries and standards, etc., you don't call them outside their names?
No, I might say he being stupid, but like I'm not gonna be like, oh, that fucking bitch, he doing da 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 da. Like
Really?
Damn.
All right. So you never got into an argument that was like, "Fuck you, bitch," and
I mean,
blah blah blah.
I've gotten into an argument, but I'm not an argument person too. So once I feel like I get to the point where I'm arguing, I'm trying to dead the argument as quick as possible. Like, so I don't ever get to the point where I'm sitting here calling nobody out their name.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. I'll say less. So
I'm different.
Never mind. I was about to say they all say that. Okay.
Anyways.
For you personally, do you feel that most girls have the same sentiment as you?
Most?
Not most, but your friend group or the people that you have around you, etc. Blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm. My friend group, yeah.
Okay, so they don't be like calling niggas out their names, fuck boys, blah blah blah, city boys, all these fucking names, etc.
I mean, I could probably say I have one or two friends that might, but
Yeah.
it's never like in like a. Now I'm not gonna say disrespectful because that's disrespectful regardless, but like it's never in like a. I don't even like it's never like in like an argument. Like we might be sitting here talking about it and say it, but it's not like they sitting here in their face saying it. Like if
Really?
that makes sense.
All right, that's refreshing to hear.
But then again, like you are who you surround yourself, like your people.
True.
So,
Okay, I got you. And then how old are you actually?
23.
23? All right, it might happen a little bit down the road. Give it a little bit of time. Goddamn.
We're gonna see. That's what they said before.
Well, true. All right, and that's the last one.
Well, are you talking about does having sex with women ever get old, or does an individual pussy get old itself?
Pussy, because yes, it obviously does. But eventually, like you call yourself an international playboy, like you have a lot of women in your posts. Like, does it get old ever?
I believe that sexual relations or sex. I believe that sex is a lot like food or being hungry. You have to enjoy it within a healthy limit because people do become sex addicts, just like people can become anorexics or obese when they become obsessed with something that I think you need to live a healthy and happy life. No, I don't think it's ever going to get old. I don't think that.
Does pussy ever get old?
Okay. Do you agree with the term "no pussy is"? I'm sorry, good pussy. Hold on, I gotta make sure I say this 100% correct. New pussy is better than good pussy.
Is better?
No, I'm just saying. Have you heard that term before? And do you?
Oh,
agree
have
with
I
it?
heard the term? No,
Yeah.
I've never heard the term.
Okay.
Do I agree? I don't know.
Okay.
I think it's probably just different.
Okay. That term is 100% true. So, what the thoughts of this video? Look at her face. From the thoughts of this video, what are your thoughts? And then I can break down why it is. And we can wrap up.
Thoughts. I mean, so I think like old boy at the top making a point is saying like it's like food, like it's not that it gets old, but you have to do it like in healthy amounts. Like it could get. I don't even like. Okay, so no, not old, but like. I mean, I don't know, like, because I'm trying to figure out like the right way to say it, like. Because then I'm like the way I'm saying, I'm like, yeah, it's gonna sound like it gets old, but like, no, like in healthy amounts, like you really like. I mean, because like the same thing every day, like I think just the same thing every day in general just gets.
So you understand why men cheat?
Well, okay. So, because now we're talking about one person. Because, I mean, he made the point of saying just in general. So, are we talking about in general?
Yeah.
Or?
No, we're talking about men in general, as in understanding why they cheat. Because the analogy is it's like food, but at the same exact time you can still extrapolate that analogy to men as a whole of saying if you a man and you with one girl for years years upon years.
You could say that in that sense then too. I mean, then it's twofold. Then we're saying it in two different lights. So we're saying it in terms of it's like food and that you get tired of eating the same thing, so you go find something else to eat. Or are we saying it in the sense of you can't eat the same thing all the time, and you gotta like eat it.
Let's go with the first one. Do you understand?
The one you want to go with?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, I want some controversy on these shows. Oh. So, for you, can you understand why dudes cheat, and for your specific relationships, is there any wiggle room for that to happen, like hall passes or occasional threesomes or some shit?
Can I understand why it happens? No. Do I see? Well, no. Let me say. So, like,
okay,
I don't understand why men feel the need to cheat.
You don't, or you do?
No, I do not.
Oh, I just gave you some.
Hold up. Wait. Listen. I get the point in saying that, like, you get tired of eating the same thing, but I feel like, in terms of cheating, like, because we could say, like, because you just made the point of saying a hall pass, right? So a hall pass, if I'm giving you a hall pass, I'm not really going to consider that cheating because I allowed you the opportunity to go do something else.
I agree.
But the second you say cheating, I'm thinking you out here being sneaky, doing something that you know was wrong, and didn't say nothing about it.
Okay.
And then you put yourself either in a position to get caught or you want to admit it later down the line. So that's why I'm like, no, I don't understand it, but I get dudes feeling like they need to step out
of having sex with one person.
Yes.
Okay. For you, I feel like it's a lot of, I think it's more about words and your terminology. You were very hung up on these terminologies and words.
Yeah, sure.
I get it.
Sure.
But I get it because words do matter.
It does.
So for you personally, it's not necessarily, okay, so let me change my wording to change the question. For you, if you are in a relationship, would you consider giving your dude that's been good to you, etc., blah, 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 a hall pass or other activities that lets him exercise his need for a variety of women?
Would I allow it?
Yes.
Yeah. Do I get a hall pass too?
No. What the fuck?
Then no, you can't have a hall pass.
I don't want this video to go too long. So you think men and women are, because I'll go to a whole nother thing. You think men and women are the same?
No.
Okay.
But I mean, I feel like if you rightfully ask for a hall pass and then I, in the same token, ask for a hall pass too, what's wrong with me saying yeah, so I get to have one too, and then you get to say no?
Yes.
No.
Because men and women are different. They bring different things to a relationship.
So you feel like the same way you stepping out, if I step out, is different?
100%.
Why?
I just told you why. Because men and women bring different things to a relationship.
Why are you looking at me like that? Because you're going to have to elaborate. I mean, like... Okay,
so for a man and woman to get together, right? Your main agency for you getting to that relationship is your body, is your sexual access, sexual exclusivity, right? It's you being monogamous to that man, you not fucking another dude. His main thing is protection, provisioning, and that aspect. So if you wanted to make it equal, if you really tried to make it equal, it would be maybe a hall pass to go on an extravagant date on a fucking extravagant money type of issue, but no sex.
So what you're saying is you would feel like if I stepped out and had sex with somebody else, that you don't like. Go ahead. You don't like the fact that somebody else has access to it, or like.
Yes, because that's literally the main thing you're getting.
Okay, yeah, but then like if a man is stepping out and having sex with another woman, like for what reason?
Oh my God.
No, I mean like.
All right.
Because you're sitting here saying, oh well, you know that's you giving access to somebody else.
All right, let's get it. When it comes to men and women, right? Men and women are different. They bring different things to the relationship. Okay? All right, so we can establish that that's true, right? So when it comes to a man, he's bringing, like I said, guidance, provisioning, security, etc. For a woman, she's bringing, I want to not have sex with other dudes, right? That's what he wants, and then that's what she wants. Anything other outside of that is just extra shit. So for a man, that's the ultimate level of disrespect for you to give away the only thing that I'm pretty much asking for you, which is not fuck other dudes. Just like for a woman, a lot of women would say, maybe you might be different. You might be different. But a lot of women would say, if a dude cheats like sexually, that may be less than a dude giving away his money and investing his time, his emotions, and his security into a woman. What are your thoughts on that before I continue? Which one is worse to you?
Which one is worse?
Yes.
I mean, definitely the emotional attachment for sure.
Thank you. Why?
But you don't.
No. Why?
I mean, because at the end of the day, sex is just sex.
Okay. Not for you, but I don't. Yeah, I wouldn't want you to think that way. But for a guy, it is. For a guy, it is. For a woman, it's not.
Okay.
No, go ahead. I know you got some shit to say. Go ahead.
I mean, like, I get it, but I think in the same token, if a woman was still spending like quality time or emotional time with another. Okay, no, actually, let me go back. Mm-hmm. So, have you ever heard like people say like when women cheat, it's more emotional, and when men cheat, is physical?
Yes.
Do you agree?
Yes.
Okay. So if I'm sitting here spending time going on a date with another dude, isn't that still emotional?
That's emotional, but again, for some dudes, and I wouldn't even say some dudes, I would say majority of dudes, they would rather you go on a date and not have sex than you have sex and not have no emotional attachments. For a woman to a dude, it's the complete opposite. They rather you went to the bar one night and you had sex one time versus you invested time, money, energy, and fucking resources into a woman's security.
Okay.
You see how it's completely opposite for men and women? So going back to the original topic of it's not the same when it comes to us. So again, your main agency is you don't have sex with someone. That's the main thing that you bring into this relationship. My main thing is security, provisioning, blah, blah, blah. So if I'm going to give you a hall pass, I'm literally giving you a hall pass on the main thing I have you for. So why would I even have you?
So is the main thing women have a dude for sex? If we
What?
flipping it? Because you said the main thing that you have a woman for is what?
Exclusive access to your body.
Okay. So what are you getting a hall pass for?
Variety.
Okay. Maybe I didn't understand. I don't know.
So here's my ultimate question. Here's the ultimate question. Why is it that a woman, when she gets with a man that she admires, respects, etc., that has a lot of status, money, and taking care of her, etc., she gets everything that she wants biologically speaking, but a man doesn't? That's where I'm asking about the hall pass thing, because his biological thing is how many bitches I can have sex with, etc. It's about quantity for him. For her, it's about quality. So when she get into a relationship with a dude that she's admires, that has money, etc., she gets everything that she wants biologically speaking, but he doesn't. How is that a fair deal?
I mean, it's not fair, but then that's when the hall passes come in, right?
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
No, I'm asking you personally. Would you be down for a hall pass or no? It's completely off the table. You want a monogamous relationship. You want to get married.
I mean, I would be
never cheat.
open to a hall pass, but I would like a hall pass as well. No matter what the hall pass is. Like you said, if the hall pass is a date, cool. But it can't be like, yeah, go ahead, you can have a hall pass. I'm going to chill at the house. Like, you just said you would be willing to have a hall pass.
No. I've never said that. I said to make it fair and equivalent to.
So you don't think it's fair for?
No. I'm being very clear with my words. When I say the hall pass of making it of going out on an extravagant date and the guy having sex, that's a more level hall pass than a girl having sex and a guy having sex. That's all I'm saying for that.
And that's fine.
Okay.
But I'm agreeing with you in that sense, and so I'm saying if you get to have a hall pass, then I get to have some type of equivalent hall pass as well. Okay.
Understandable. But then my second point would be, if I'm already giving you everything that you want, why can't I get some of the things I want?
So, I mean, but then that comes into the conversation. What exactly do you want? What exactly are you needing the hall pass to go do?
Variety
by yourself? Because then, I mean, that goes into the thing of, is it an issue of threesome? Is it an issue of you just wanting to have sex with somebody else?
It's the sex with someone else. So it's no matter if it's with a hall pass or with threesomes, or you just let me do my thing and you don't want to find out about it. Whatever the vehicle, the destination is, I want variety from other women.
I don't know. I feel like in that sense, you should just be single.
Oh my!
I mean, cause I'm like you saying, so you want a hall pass because you feel like you doing everything you supposed to be doing.
Yes.
But if she not, I mean, there's no physical possible way for a woman to be 5 different people. So
Thank you.
Yeah. So for you to sit here and be like, well, you can't be somebody else, so let me go and sleep with somebody else.
Thank you.
No.
Yes.
That's weird logic. No.
No, how is this weird logic? I'm about to take these headphones off because we about to get into it. All right. So, again, I want to be very clear. For men and women, they want different things in relationships, right? So why is it that a woman gets everything she wants in the vehicle of the relationship or marriage, but a man has to sacrifice majority of what he wants? That's my ultimate question.
Okay, so because what a woman is asking for from a man is feasibly possible from one man. What you asking for from a woman is not possible.
And that
I can't
be true.
More than one female. I can't sit here and be somebody else tomorrow and then be me the next day.
I understand that completely. I get that 100% point. But if, especially, let me even take it a step further. If the average of making money is average income is $50,000, right? It's $48,000 to $52,000 actually. If I'm a man who makes $100,000 and I'm giving you $100,000, I look good, I treat you right, I'm safe, etc., and that means I'm giving you everything that you desire from on a higher level as well as from other men. Why can't I get the things that I want sexually, biologically? So ultimately, I understand what you're saying when it comes to I can't be different people. Yes, that is factually correct. But you still can have hall passes. You still can have threesomes. You still can have things of, okay, you can do what you want to do. I just don't want to find out about it. Don't bring no diseases home. Yeah, don't bring no fucking babies home.
That's fair, but then that goes back to communication then. Because, I mean, it just sounded like you was just like, well, let me, I'm trying to sleep with somebody else, so I just want to go do whatever. But if you saying it in that sense, then that just needs to be a conversation between you and your partner. Okay.
So then I'm going to wrap up this whole thing by saying, do you think women would accept that? And be realistic.
No. All women know.
I would say majority of women know.
That's fair.
So, do you understand why men lie?
Do I understand why men lie?
Yep.
Yeah, because y'all want to be sneaky.
It's not we want to be sneaky. It's we want to have sexual variety. And the vehicle of society is set up to be monogamous. And men are not made to be monogamous.
And, okay. So, yeah. So, then I think... Because, I mean, if we're thinking long term then, right? If you're not with somebody who understands that or isn't at a place where they want that to be with, like, they want long term, then that's not somebody you should see yourself with long term.
What do you mean?
So, okay. So, if you're saying...
Take these headphones off. Go ahead.
So, if you're saying, right, so... Okay, say your statement again so I don't mess it up.
So, I said that society is set up in a woman's way of how she wants to move in life, which is monogamy, right? She gets everything she wants in the relationship from the vehicle of marriage because of that.
I remembered your statement now.
Okay, go ahead.
You're taking a long route.
Go ahead.
Okay, so no. So, because you made the point in saying that, do I understand why men lie?
Yes.
And I said because they being sneaky.
Yes.
However, because we just said majority of women aren't gonna allow, like, won't accept that, won't allow that. I think you get to a point in your life or a point in your relationship where if that's something you want, the conversation is had. If that's something you truly want and, like, you truly, like, can't see yourself not being able to, be monogamous, that shouldn't be somebody that you're with long term. In the sense of... No, listen.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
In the sense of... Because at the end of the day, if that's something you want, you're going to keep stepping out. You're going to keep cheating. You're going to keep putting yourself in a position to make yourself look like a bad guy when truly you need somebody who understands your need to want to be polygamous.
But the problem lies, every guy wants that.
Okay, yes.
And I'm talking about literally every guy. Now, whether you discipline enough to act on those wants is different. Too. Whether you are brainwashed by religion or whatever society to dial those wants down, that may be a contributing factor as well. But my overall point is the way that society is set up is a woman's prerogative first. Meaning be monogamous, meaning have marriage, etc. That does not benefit men. So my overall question that men are asking women of today is, number one, would women accept that? And if they won't accept that, then they have to accept men lying. They have to accept that men are going to cheat, that men are going to do the sneaky route. Men are going to do it regardless. I wanted to make this shit clear. That's what I'm trying to establish. Men are going to do it regardless. It's whether you are okay with it, you understand it, you accept it, and you guide it, or you don't want to have nothing to do with it and they just do it behind your back. That's my ultimate thing. Thoughts?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
You don't know what?
Like, I get it. Like, men gonna be men and do whatever, and that's fine. That's fair. It's just, I don't know. I just feel like there's ways to go about it. Like, you could, like, it's just conversation. I don't know. And like I said, if you're not with somebody who doesn't accept that, then you got to figure out a happy medium. But I still feel like
There's no happy. Okay, give me an example of a happy medium.
Happy medium in the sense of like, because obviously if your woman says no, you can't step out, no, you can't have a hall pass, and you're like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna go do it anyway. You open the door for more problems to happen, more problems to occur.
Like,
so, I mean, either you bring in diseases back, old girl get pregnant, your significant other find out, like,
true. Okay,
you know, like it's a plethora of things. Because then it's like on the same token, you don't know what she got going on. So does she have somebody at home? Then you allowing all that to happen too. Like, it's just a whole, like, you're basically allowing, and it's like I don't think guys really think about that in that situation, or like in that moment when they make the decision to step out, they not thinking about all the consequences of what that could mean or what could happen.
True. I would say true to certain extent.
So you gonna sit here and be like, damn, if she find out, like, I'm gonna be fucked. Like, you might think that, or you might be like, let me make sure I do this, that, and the third. Let me, make sure I'm either, spraying myself or not doing something so I don't smell like, another bitch. Like,
it's more
you
so
gonna
like
do that.
Yeah.
But you not sitting here thinking like, damn, if she get pregnant, or if, she has something that I don't know, because I'm just trying to, get it done real quick.
I get
and
that.
dip.
I get
like,
that. Okay.
I
get that.
Because then that's when you see all these problems down the line. So it's like, when I'm saying happy medium, like, you got to say, okay, if you can't step out, then what can we do to allow you to have what you want and still be monogamous?
I don't think it can happen, but I got you.
I mean, but then, okay, so then, you're settling, but I think I'm not.
Yeah, hard, huh?
Yeah,
this is actually the problem with society. So we're not gonna be able to solve society.
That's what I'm like.
With just us two talking.
Yeah, like, you're settling. You're gonna have to settle, but we can't act like it's perfect on the other side either. There's some points in time too where a female is settling.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so.
That's another conversation. However, they're still settling on both ends to a certain extent.
Name me one way of a woman settling, please.
I mean, so okay, you sitting here giving the examples of a man making $100,000. If the man that you with is not making $100,000 and they making less than that, but you really want something they can't afford, you got to settle in that time frame of either settling for something less than that or settling for what they're able to offer. Got you.
But my question would be, not my question, my concern would be that women leave men majority of the time. That's number one. So they not necessarily actually settling. Men are actually settling because they are not leaving the other person.
But I think men are settling because they want to too. Like, if you see, if what a woman brings to the table is like the homemaking aspect of it, right? And that's something that you want, you're gonna settle if that woman is doing that for you.
Okay.
Because I mean, at the end of the day, if she not letting you step out and she not really doing nothing in the house, you gonna leave anyway.
True. Well, you wouldn't stay, but yeah.
Okay, you wouldn't stay, but like, you're not gonna just sit here and be like, let me just stick around and find out. Like,
yeah, I can understand that.
In all aspects, if a person is unhappy, regardless of what the situation is, you're not just gonna stay and be unhappy just cause.
It depends. A lot of guys still stay because they have
but
ties with children or etc.
But there's still something that's keeping you at the end of the day.
I got you, and I want to be very clear. I understand what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but I'm saying, typically speaking and generally speaking, guys don't leave women. Women leave men. So the settling aspect is actually not true when it comes to both, because women tend to just leave the nigga and go for someone else. So she actually doesn't tend to settle. She actually intends to, okay, I'm gonna just jump to this other person because this other person fulfilled needs that I think or I want to be fulfilled, etc. Versus a man may actually settle because he's not going to leave that woman. Now, he may step out, but he's typically not jumping from a woman to a woman when it comes to relationships, is what I'm saying.
I don't think all women are jumping from relationships, though, either. I think that's the perception because you think that women are constantly entertaining somebody.
Yes.
But they're not. No woman is just jumping from relationship to relationship.
Okay, when I say jumping, I don't mean like literally from year to year. I mean like she holds the right to jump from even a marriage to someone else. That's what I'm saying. And generally speaking, dudes are not doing that. 70 to 80% of all divorces are initiated by women. That's a lot. That means it's only like 30 to 20% of men initiating divorces, and then you got to subtract.
There's a reason, because we can't just say it's the women not. I mean, it's the woman not settling as the reason for why all these divorces are happening.
Yes, it is, because the number one reason is finances.
But I mean, still, there's the aspect of cheating. If you cheated and stepped out.
Hold on, no pause, no. If the number one reason is financial, right? Okay. Then cheating has nothing to do with finances.
But I'm saying, and like we can't sit here and say that the reason why everybody's getting divorced is because a woman doesn't want to settle. Because there still is a lot of people are not.
Wait, okay, no, I wanna really hone down this point real quick. So then we're gonna wrap this fucking video up. This video getting long as fuck. So if a woman leaves the divorce 70 to 80% of the time, right, and the majority of that time is the reason is finances, then it's nothing to do with, well, I wouldn't say nothing. Then cheating, percentage-wise, is down here. Finance is up here. That means that they are not in a secured environment, a relationship, and they are leaving because of that.
Okay, so didn't you just make the point in saying that what a man is supposed to bring to the table is security?
Yes, 100%.
Okay.
Okay.
So rightfully so, if a man is not getting what he wants sexually out of a woman, he should leave. There is no reason for him to feel like he needs to settle then.
Okay, but then my ultimate point to this final thing would be that generally speaking, a woman is not going to be okay with her dude stepping out and entertaining other women. So he will never be sexually satisfied through one woman and through the vehicle of a relationship.
Well.
She said, well, and there lies the problem.
That's
women
just
don't
that on that.
care.
Not even that women don't care.
No.
Like you just said, we can't solve society's problem.
No, true.
It's a society problem.
Women have sympathy, no empathy. This is what I always say. Women have sympathy, no empathy. You can.
I mean, I can't fix it. Like, I can speak for myself. You can speak for yourself. But I can't sit here and, like, go out on the street on the corner and be like, let your man have a wall pass. Let him step out.
Yes, you can. You can have a sign be like, let him cheat.
Some girl gonna drive by and be like, girl, fuck you.
That'd be actually a dope ass experiment.
I'm not taking no part.
What's your Instagram?
T Daniels with 2 S's.
All right, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like. I actually might cut this video up in multiple pieces. This is a long ass video. But if you like this video, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. If you want to follow her, the link to her Instagram will be in the description below as well. Get RedPill and Chill on Amazon, and we out. Peace. Sheesh.